We support nursery children, school club, but we also support young adults with additional support needs. So I oversee all the services, training and developing, and sort of staff wellbeing as well. We took on an apprentice last year who were already doing their apprenticeship through direct partnership, but they were looking for a setting. And it came at the perfect time because we were struggling. We tried 3 previous providers and one didn't really give the support that we needed. And the last one that we have been using, the staff were qualifying, but we didn't see any change in practice or performance, so we were concerned. So we were at just the perfect time, and that we were actually looking for another service because we had about 15 staff needing to go through qualification. We've been running 30 years this year, but we've just done it many different ways and they've just not always worked out for us. So that's when they reached out to us when we took on an apprentice. And I said, absolutely. Whereas direct partnership, it is a partnership. And I think it's run by people that understand the ongoings within services and how busy, and they're very adaptable to our service. And our service is very unique. We're not just a standalone nursery, we're a large organisation, and our staff work between different services and they grasp that and they support that. So it's a very flexible provider and it's tailor-made to the individual. As much as we've got a group going along, they tailor to the individual. We've got some staff that had done previous units, we've got some staff who've got more experience. They just tailor the whole course and the units that each individual person is doing, but then they also tailor it around our service to meet the needs of our service. Our objectives is to provide children with quality care and quality experiences. What I always tell my apprentices is that they are key to that because, I done my qualification 20 years ago. The guidance and the regulations and the procedures have changed so much, whereas our apprentices are learning the here and the now and the knowledge that's here and now. So they need to have that confidence to come back into the setting to say, we've always done it this way, but actually, did you know this is new? The apprenticeships themselves really build on the experience and the knowledge within the service, which then allows us to provide quality care experiences for the children, which is our overall vision of our service. We all learn from them. It is a partnership. They learn their practice through us, but we learn updated knowledge through them, and overall we all get something out of an apprentice in our service. Some of the things that they've done is they've contributed to new planning, which obviously supports the quality observations within the service. They contribute to aspects of health and safety. They bring new documentation and ways to use that. And they build on play experiences, which obviously they change all the time too, so they get to learn all these new play. But I think they bring enthusiasm with that. They all come with this new enthusiasm of, I've learnt this and I want to share this and I want to develop this, which then brings other staff into wanting to do more. That's changed since using direct partners, because previously they were going to college at nights. They didn't want to go to college after a 10-hour shift. It was a tick box exercise, whereas this modern apprenticeship seems to really be motivating the staff to do more. They learn something from us practically, but they go back to class and they learn the why around what they're doing, and that it just covers that gap of the what, the when and the why. And it just supports their understanding of why we're asking them to do things or why things have to be done in a certain way. It just helps them with those light bulb moments. I've just come from a manager's meeting and the 3 of them can't speak highly of Lisa. The positivity that she brings to the setting. They're so flexible and supportive. In such a short time, I know that they know my staff. But even when they come into the setting themselves, they work with us, they communicate with us, which is really nice, because previously we've had staff on a 2-year course and we don't know how they're doing until they either pass it or they don't. Whereas the updates, Lisa particularly, really helps us be part of the journey. which I think is great because it lets the staff know that we are a partnership and we are supporting them as much as they're being supported by the assessors. And it is a team effort. Who needs extra support, how we can provide that extra support, or whether they'll be providing the extra support. We are on the journey with them at all times. It's the first provider that works around our workforce. It seems to have been built around the childcare workforce more than it's been built around the staff that work in childcare need to have this qualification, and we'll provide that. I have already recommended it to many of our services that they work in partnership with, to let them know that they will get the best skilled, confident practitioners at the end of it. We're quite excited to see this sort of group finish because I've already got another group lined up to hopefully sign up. It just absolutely supports the workforce and the development of childcare, and that's what we need. I can't thank them enough for coming in when they did and supporting. I really do hope to have a long partnership with them. I think they're doing a great job, and I think they're meeting the needs of employers as well as their apprentices. It works, so I wouldn't be saying that they need to change anything because whatever they're doing is working.